So you want to give up. I get it. You should. You should give up. If by the end of this video, I haven't convinced you to stop rotting in bed, feeling sorry for yourself, and you haven't got up out of bed to go and get it, what you deserve to get, then you should give up. And you should unsubscribe from me, because I haven't done my fucking job properly. This is what you should do when you feel like giving up. My advice would be to go ahead and give up. Please go and be like 99% of the population. Because let me tell you, the graveyard has more gold in it than any gold mine in any country. Why? Because of the ideas that people didn't follow through on. Because of the things that people wanted to do. And they didn't have the bravery to do it. They didn't have the confidence to do it. They didn't have the conviction to do it. Why? Because they didn't believe in themselves. Because they gave up. That's what they did. One thing is for certain. You cannot fail if you do not quit. It is physically impossible to fail if you do not quit. And so these feelings of inadequacy, because that's what it is, when you feel like giving up, it's like, I am inadequate. I don't feel like I can reach my goals. I don't feel like I can get where I want to get. It's a self-concept issue. Because someone that knows that they are it, someone that knows that they have it, someone that knows that they have limitless potential, and that they can explore every single avenue and get what they want, they don't feel like giving up. Because, you know, why wouldn't you want to experience the beautiful things in life? Breaking generational trauma, or, you know, striving to put your children in private school and giving them a life that you never had, and, you know, creating a healthy, loving family, something that you never experienced. Why would anybody want that? You're right. I'm wrong. Why would anybody want all of these beautiful, magical things in life? Why would anybody want more money than they could humanly possible to spend? Why would anybody want to travel the world however they want, whenever they want, to see all of these incredible things? Why would anybody want to do that? You're right. Just give up. So fucking boring. Like, literally so boring. Kidding. I do want to experience that life, and that's why I do experience that life, and that's why I have been experiencing that life, because I didn't give up. But let me tell you something, I wanted to give up. I almost gave up on this channel, to be honest, because it was more effort than it was worth at one point. It was a lot of work to create the videos. It wasn't fulfilling. It was kind of a drag. I was kind of bored with coming up with ideas, and it was just a bit like, why am I doing this? There's nobody watching, nobody appreciates, like, nobody cares. Just close the channel down. No one will ever know. Just give up. Be a loser. Be like the rest of them. Be like everybody else that quits and gives up on their goals. But thank God I didn't. I've now worked with hundreds of clients one-on-one, and we've created magic together from scratch, from the ground up. And I've taken my pain and my trauma and my childhood trauma and channeled it into something so beautiful, it blows my mind every single day. And so all that pain that you're feeling right now, all of that, whatever you're going through right now, you think that you're the only person that's experiencing that? No. Every single person on the planet has had this pain in some way or another. And you can transmute and transform that pain into something so magnificent, it will blow your brains out. Literally. It's mind-bending what you can do when you channel that pain into power, because that's what it is. That pain is literally your fuel to get you to the next step. You don't have to know what the next destination is. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. You don't have to know where it's going to go, where you're going. You just know every affirmation I say is building my self-worth. Every meditation I do is building my self-love. Every visualization I do on a daily basis is creating that self-respect, that self-actualization. I cannot mess anything up in the 3D, even if I tried. You physically cannot mess anything up in the 3D, even if you tried. Because once you've made a decision to stick to something and see it through, it's physically impossible for it not to come into fruition unless you quit. And so the first mistake you're making is comparing yourself to people that aren't as happy as they're potentially portraying, to people that probably don't even exist outside of social media. These people that are highly edited online, and you see this reel of like what they want to show you. You're comparing when you're rotting in bed with someone's best days and most filtered days and most perfect ways. And it's just not even true. It's a complete fabrication. And so that's the number one mistake of like why there feels like a disconnect and why you may feel like you want to give up in the first place, because you're looking around, this person has their shit together, this person has their shit together, this person knows what they're doing, and you're just sat there rotting in bed, and it's like, they don't know what they're doing. Nobody does. They're just putting one foot in front of the other. And so you push through with that new concept of yourself. Because here's the thing, you may be sat there saying, well, I don't have the confidence. Yeah, you do. You have confidence in the fact that you are not confident. That is still you possessing confidence. You still have clear conviction that you are not convicted in yourself. If you don't feel that you trust people, you still have trust inside of you. The only problem is you're trusting that you will not trust something or someone, whatever it may be. There's still that trust there. And so if you can use it for the bad, you can also use it for the good. So it's like you have your core here of pure potential, completely limitless. You were born perfect, you were born magnificent, you were born beautiful, you were born more than enough. And this is innate within all of us. There is a slice of God within all of us. Whatever God means to you, he is within every single one of us, right? So we have this perfectness at our core, at everybody's core. But the problem is we have these layers of unworthiness, and I'm not beautiful, I'm not enough, I'm not successful, all of these layers. And because they are the most visible, they become the most believable. But once you peel back these layers, you see that they were actually nothingness the entire time. And the only thing that should have really been truly visible this entire time was that limitless embodiment, that limitless perfection that we all hold. The key here is just accepting that whatever you're seeing in your 3D, whatever you're seeing in your reality right now is just a reflection, it's just a mirror. And so if you really take that into consideration, into careful consideration, you will understand that you begin to change your thoughts consciously, the mirror will show you a new reflection. It's impossible for it not to. And if there is a lag, it's simply because you're not persisting enough. Someone was on my YouTube the other day talking about, I was positive for a year and things got worse. Listen, no, you weren't, okay? No, the fuck you was not, okay? And I'm sorry. But no, you weren't. If you caught your thoughts, you have no idea how much your thoughts will degenerate you if you allow them to. They will drive you into dust. Complete feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness and all of those feelings that made you click on this video. So if you are not catching those thoughts constantly, and the first week, the second week is the hardest because there's so many of them and you're so conscious of them and you're thinking, oh my God, like how am I gonna, there's such a disconnect. Like you have to catch it constantly, like a rep at the gym, like you're doing one squat every single time. No, I'm not ugly. No, I can get everything that I want. No, that isn't true. It's constant, it's incessant, right? If you are constantly catching your thoughts, gradually you don't have to catch as many of them. Why? Because your brain starts to reflect back to you, yeah, you can get what you want. Yeah, it does get to be easy for you. Yeah, you are like magic. Yeah, you are beautiful. And your brain starts to tell these things back to you. And so I know for a fact, you haven't been that diligent. You haven't been that diligent to think new thoughts every single time it comes up. No, I get what I want. Everything works out for me. I am beautiful. I am successful. Yes, I am, no matter what your 3D is showing. You understand how difficult that is at the beginning? So I know for a fact that you haven't done that. And this is why you actually want to give up. But let me tell you, the easy way out is the longest way round, okay? So you want to take the easy route, guess what? You're going to be chasing your tail for years on end, just like I was. Just like I was in victim mode, blaming everyone else but myself. I did it for years. That's why I can confidently sit here and call people out, because I'm calling my past self out. I'm calling even parts of myself that are still around today. Again, I'm not the finished product. So before you give up, which I hope after the, long-winded chat, you won't, but before you do, if you do, just try this out for the next 7 days. I want 10,000 affirmations. So download the Count That Now app on your phone, and we are looping affirmations on our phone, right? And we're getting 10,000 in over the next 7 days. That will be 1,400 repetitions per day, approximately. Or maybe you can do 2,000 one day, 500 the next, like whatever it is, but I want 10,000 by the end of the next 7 days. And you're essentially looping, I'm safe, secure, loved, and adored 10,000 times. And you persist in a different story, I'm safe, secure, loved, and adored, your brain will be forced to retain those new neural pathways, which is why we get 10,000 in. It creates a new neural network. That's what we're doing, right? So 10,000 of I am safe, secure, loved, and adored in the next 7 days. And you can loop this when you're watching TV, when you're going on a walk, when you're at the gym, in your mind, mindlessly. You don't have to feel it, you don't have to believe it, whatever. You just repeat it. That's all we're doing. I'm safe, secure, loved, and adored. In a matter of a few days, you already start to feel a shift. This gets you out of the gutter and fast. This gets you out of rotting, out of feeling sorry for yourself, out of victimhood, because you're safe, you're secure, you're loved, you're adored, everything's taken care of. Even if it's not, it really is that easy. It really can be that simple. Comment down below, I am lovable, I am loved, and I deeply and truly love myself. And I love you. I don't want you to give up. I hope that my words moved something inside of you, but I obviously don't want anyone to give up, because I know what it's like to feel like you want to give up, to feel like, there's nothing that you can possibly do in this big wide world, but the world needs you. It needs what you have. It needs who you are, not, a carbon copy of someone else. It needs you. There's nobody else like you. There's nobody else that has what you have. There's only you. You are literally one of one. The world needs you so desperately. You have no idea how many people need your services, how many people need your love, how many people need your, character and your energy and your presence. So many people crave you. You have no idea how special and unique you truly are in this world. Well, I hope you do by the end of this video. And if you don't, we can just affirm it and manifest it. That's what we're here to do. I love you so much, and I'm rooting for you every single day. It's possible to shift, quantum shift, to get what it is that you want. If anybody needs anything, you can drop me an email anytime. You just need a shoulder to lean on, you need, to vent. Drop me an email, and I will try and get back to everyone. I'm here for you. I've probably been in this situation that you're in, and we can always, always, always find a way. Always. And it gets to be even better than you can ever imagine. So I trust this video helped you manifest. You are worthy. You are loved. I love you, and thank you.